So yeah guys, so in today's session we can see how to create one Windows machine in the North Virginia data center. Okay. So first thing is, as usual, you can just select the launch instance.
But this would be the same, right? As we created a Linux machine. It doesn't make any difference, does it?
In the configuration in the front end on the AWS it is same, but at the back end connecting will be different.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So let me give Windows test server. Okay. So I have given Windows test instances. You can just scroll down. Again, you need to select your operating system. So generally, in previous class, we have seen Amazon Linux machine. So this is preferred from the AWS, okay, because this is their native operating system. So in today's session, we can see Windows machine. So just select the Windows machine. So rest everything remains same, okay, like T2 micro, and then key pair. So what you can do is you can just select a key pair. So okay, I already have a key pair. Test November. So let me go with the existing key pair for these instances. And then if you scroll down here, you can see we are going with the default network, but AWS preferences, we need to create our own separate network. Whenever you're creating a new project, you should be creating your own VPC, I mean your own network, okay? So this will be covered in the last topic of our AWS. So next one is firewall. So what is the purpose of firewall is, it works like a security, like who should access my server. Whenever I'm going to whitelist any particular IP address, only the particular IP address will be allowed to access the servers. So for time being, yesterday you can see in Linux machine, it will be SSH port. In Windows, it will be RDP traffic, okay? Only this will be the differences. So next here you can give anywhere so that everyone will be able to configure. And next one is, in Linux machine 8 GB is sufficient to create a server, but in Windows minimum 30 GB is required for the C drive storage. Okay. So this is the summary. You can just click on the launch instances. View all instances. So generally this Windows machine will take some time. Okay. So like as usual, you can just click on this. You can see the details of the servers, and then security groups, like what are the ports you have enabled. 3388 is used for the RDP. And networking details, what is your public IP, what is your private IP, everything will be given below. Next one is storages. So what is the hard disk attached to your servers? At present only one drive is attached, that is 30 GB. Next one is status check, system status check and instance status check. So system status check give the information about your physical hardware, entire physical hardware, and instance status check give the status of the individual machine. So next step, when you go for the monitoring option, you can see all the graphs, like what is your current usage of your servers, individual servers. Like you asked some question, right? So you can just check the usage. If it is above 90%, then you can scale up the instance types. So next one is tag. This is a name given for your knowledge purpose, like depends upon your project, customer name, or else who is handling, who is the owner, who is the contact person, if something is abnormal. So like this, you can add multiple tags so that anyone will be in the shift, right? So that they will be able to take it forward. So now you can see it is in running state, but still it will be in initializing only. Okay. So now you can just go for the connect option, and then you can just scroll down. Here, RDP is there, right? You can just download this one, download the remote desktop file and open it. So it will ask you the password. Okay. For getting the password, what you need to do is click on get password, select the file what we have downloaded, the PEM file we have downloaded, right? So click on here, you can see the file name, test November. So this is your keypad name. You can just select the keypad. You can see this is your PEM file. Select it and then decrypt the password. So once if you decrypt your password, you can see at the bottom password will be generated. So just copy this one. If you want, you can just make a note somewhere and then paste it. Okay. Yes. So this is a Windows machine, right? So generally, it will take some time because it is a new initialization. So first it will create one server, then it will install the operating system. So generally it will take some 5-10 minutes when compared to the Linux machine. Okay. So now you can see we have connected to the Windows machine, which is created in the North Virginia data center. So here you can see. So this is your C drive. Okay. So today I can take one more topic also. Okay. Because it's all just 5 minutes work. So what we can do is, this is how we are going to create a normal EC2 instances. Okay. So next step is you are going to get a request that you need to add one more drive. So you will get some request or requirement will be that you need to add one more drive, D drive. Okay. So what you need to do is just minimize this one, then go to your database console. First thing is you need to check in which zone your instances is created. Just select here security. Here you can see the zone name. Sorry, networking. You can just check this zone. Availability zone is US East 1. Yeah, okay. Then go for the volumes. Volumes in left hand side you can see volumes. Volumes are nothing but drives. C drive, D drives we are going to add, right? So this one they are going to call it as EBS volume. So already 30 GB is created for this server. Okay, by default it is created. Now I need to create one more volume. So click on create volume. So here you can see there are different types. Okay, general, provision, cold, throughput, magnetic. So what is the differences is speed. So when you go with the magnetic, cold and all, speed will be very slow. Okay. So for example, if you're copying some data inside your hardware, it will take some half an hour to 1 hour. Okay. But whereas if you go with the provision one, it will copy within the 15 to 10 minutes. When you go for general, it will take some 15 minutes. Okay. So first talk, speedable is provision one, second one is general, and rest are the last options. Okay. So by default, what you can do is you can just go with the general purpose GP3, that is latest version. GP3 means latest version. GP means general purpose. If you select this option, it is more sufficient. Okay. So next one is storage size. So for me, you can see minimum is 1 GB, maximum is 16 TB. You can create the 16 TB of volume you can create. So we are under the test free tier. So what you can do is you can just go with the 10 GB. Let me create a 10 GB drive. Okay. And then IOPS is input output per second. You can just go with the default. So this is the throughput range, like copying speed 125 Mbps per second. Okay. So here you need to select this zone. This is the main thing. You need to select the zone where you have configured your server. Okay. And then
if there is, by someone chooses a zone, another zone by mistake, what would happen?
they cannot attach the volume.
They cannot attach the volume.
Yeah.
Okay. And
So,
on the IOPS part, there was by default it was 3000, right?
yes.
So this IOPS again, even this would change based on the requirement, or
Yes, you can change it.
Okay.
When you are adding the extra IOPS, again it is extra cost. Nothing is free in AWS. Okay.
Okay.
Maximum 16,000 or something you can add.
Okay.
So here you can see this is the volume. We got it.
Yeah.
You can check the status. It is in available. So at present, what we have done is I have just created a empty hard disk. Okay, just consider I have purchased the hard disk. I have not attached it to the any of the server. Okay, so now I need to specify for which hardware I need to attach. So if I select the, I have created the zone 1A. Okay, so when I go for the attach option, action, attach volume, so it will give me only the instances which is in the 1A.
Okay.
If it is in some other zone, it won't display here.
Okay.
Yeah. So add volume. So this is again at the hardware level.
Correct.
So at present, only at the hardware level, we have attached the hard disk to the server. This is done with the AWS portion. Okay. But when you go for the software level, this is at the software level. So again, when you check at the software level, you can see only C drive is created. D drive not yet attached. So what you need to do is you need to bring it online and you need to mount it.
Okay.
So first thing is just click on this option and server manager. You can see server manager. So this server manager again will take some 2-3 minutes to get loaded. Windows is user friendly, but the speed and all will be a little bit slow. So you can see still it is getting loaded. So you can just wait for some time. You will get one more option here. Files and storage service. Okay, you got this option. Files and storage service. Click on this. Again, you can just click on the disk. Just click once on the disk. Yeah, here you can see 10 GB is created, but it is at the offline.
Offline, yeah.
So first thing is bring online.
Okay.
So now it came to online, but still you won't be able to see here. Okay. So next step is what you need to do is you need to mount it. So it is on, you need to mount at the particular location. So what you can do is you can just again click on it, new volume. Click on new volume because it is showing as unknown. Okay. So next, so here you can see this is our hard disk, 10 GB. Okay. So maximum, because this is only 10 GB, some files will be allocated for the file system. So this is the freeable memory, 9.97. Next. So here you can select your drive letter. Whatever you want, you can select. So let me go with the default D. So next one is next, and then click next and create. Close. Yeah. So now if you go for your this computer option,
Yeah.
you will be able to see the new drive of 10 GB. Okay. So this is our second topic. So third topic is you will be having one more requirement. For example, only they want to extend the drive. They don't want to, because they may be attached the particular drive with some applications and all. Okay. In that cases, what they will request is, I don't want any new hardware. It is already 80 to 90% is used. I want to extend the size of the drive. Okay. So in that scenario, what you can do is, again, you can just go for the AWS console. So just select what is the drive they are asking. So this is the 10 GB one, they want to extend. Okay. So you can just click on this action. Next one is modify volumes. You can just click on modify volume. So let me extend from 10 GB to some 15 GB. I want to modify for the 15 GB and then modify. Click on modify. So generally this modification will take some 10 minutes. It depends upon the size. If you are increasing 500 to 1000 GB means at least you need to wait half an hour. So now you can see 35% is completed, but generally you need to wait at least till it get 100%. Okay. Once just consider, once if it been completed for 100%, what you need to do is you can just go for the server again and then refresh it here. So still you will be able to see only the 10 GB. Okay. So again you need to extend the hardware at the software level. So again select the server manager. Now click on the volumes. So this time you can just click on volumes and then here you can see unallocated is 0, means it is completely occupied 30 GB. But when you go for this one, new drive, C drive, unallocated will be some 5 GB. Okay, we can just refresh once. Yeah, now you can see unallocated is 5 GB. So allocated is 10 GB. So now what I need to do is I need to extend the size. I need to allocate fully. So just click on this, extend the volume. Click on extend volume. So what is the size required? Let me give 15 GB fully. Okay. So now it is allocated. 15 GB is allocated for the D drive. So now if you go for your D drive, just refresh once. So now you can see 14.9 GB. So now we have extended the size of your volumes. Okay. So that's it, guys. So we are done with the today's topic.